All right, hello and welcome once again, everyone, to another Will Pop Vinyl video. This is going to be part 2 of the Demystifying Discogs series. I was waiting to record this to get a record in hand that did not have any entry yet on Discogs, and lo and behold, I think it was for one of the Bandcamp Friday events a week or two ago, Horse Lords, a band that I've been collecting a lot, released a test pressing here, numbered to 5. And I figured, okay, that's a good one to grab. It's a new release. No one's got these yet. It wasn't really that much. It wasn't any more expensive than I think the record normally would have been. Just had to be quick to get it. And it's for As It Happened, Horse Lords Live, which is one of the ones from their discography I don't own yet. So today we're going to be adding this as a fresh entry to Discogs under the master for As It Happened. So I'm going to close my window here or shrink my window down. I think if we go down really teeny tiny, that'll be the best so you can see everything that I'm doing in the browser here. So I have the record pulled up already, or I should say I have the master pulled up already here on Discogs. You can see they've done a limited edition, which I believe was 500, and then they put out a second edition later in that year with a different cover. Very nice detail there. And of course, you can also get the MP3s off of Bandcamp. But what we have here is the test pressing. And so we need to make a new entry for this. There's two ways to do this. There's the easy way and the less easy way. And I'm not exactly sure how you would decide to do the less easy way. I will show you the less easy way first, and let's make sure this tab's over. So I already started populating this just to make it easy. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of Discogs, you can just click Add Release. And if we do that, it just takes you to a blank page like this. And this is the template for filling out a release from scratch. And this is one way we could do this. So we would take our images, drop them in, fill out the artist name, title, as much information as we can. And you can see I've already started to do it here. So I put the images in here, they uploaded. I made sure they were cropped and all of them were under 4 megabytes. I took these with my iPhone. I put in the artist. As you type in the artist, you'll see it actually will autofill for you. So here, now I know it's definitely going to be Horse Lords. And I started filling all of this in. But rather than complete it here, I will show you how to do it the easier way. That will save you a lot of transcribing. So if we go back to the master and let's open up this first press here. And by going into Edit Release, you can click, instead of going to Edit Release like we were doing in the last video, you just simply click Copy to Draft. Are you sure you would like to do that? Yes. Now it's going to take you to your draft. So this is a place where if you're working on multiple entries and for whatever reason you're not finishing them all in one go, they get saved to your draft here. So let's go to Edit Submit. And now you see it's got all of the information from the original release filled in. And we're going to make a few changes here. So for example, this is not the limited edition pressing. This is the test pressing. So we'll hit that test pressing button. Horse Lords, As It Happened. Let's put our images in. Just give me a second to fetch these. So we have our 2 covers there, and then the insert. The A side, and the B side. And we could juggle these. So we want this one, I think, on the front. Got the insert. Okay. It's a very sparse packaging because it's a test pressing. I'm going to keep all this other information mostly the same. It's released. This is kind of a tricky one because there's a date on the test pressing itself, which is from January 2023. So this actually released in March 2024. So this test pressing was made over a year before the actual run made it into retail. So I'm not really sure what would be best to do here. I kind of feel like, let's see if it says, like on the, if I mouse over this, does it give any guidance? No, this doesn't do anything. I kind of feel like the idea is to memorialize the date that it actually became available. So I'm just going to put it in for August 2026. And I'm not going to put a specific date in. I'm going to leave all of this the same because it's the same. Scroll down, and this is a limited test pressing bird 2.5 and sold on Bandcamp. Includes insert. I'm just gonna say I can't tell if it's printed or like silk screened or how they made it. And then I'll add submission notes here and say, yeah, information gathered from record in hand. I'll add it to my collection. I don't really do ratings. And preview submit. We found a possible duplicate. Yep. No surprise there, but this is not a duplicate. I agree, submit. And now, if we see this here, let's go back out to Horse Lords. So there should be one more step we have to take here. I believe. Where'd it go? So this is not part of the master right now, which is part of the problem. So I want to do that last step. So if we copy the release code here, and this is the same thing you'd have to do if you were entering this all manually. If you entered it all manually, it would not go in under the master automatically, just like it has not now. And so the last step is to copy this release code. I'm actually not sure where it went. So let's copy the release code. Let's go back to Horse Lords. Oh, here it is. So see how it's sitting here outside of as it happened. So remember, the master is like a folder, and we want to get this back under the folder so it lives with all the others in its release type. So now from the master page, not from the individual record page, we would go to edit master release. Got to click everything twice on Discogs. And then under releases here, we're just going to add that number and remove the R in the brackets. And then just say, I'm going to write merging test pressing into master. Preview submit. And now, save changes. Changes are queued and will take effect in a few minutes. And there it is. So that was it. That was pretty quick. Let's see, how long did that take? We got that done in 7 minutes. That is how easy it is to go through and add something new to Discogs. I guess the one remaining thing to cover, but it wouldn't be too different, would be if you had something that was not on Discogs at all, it didn't even have a master, and what little nuance changes there might be there. So maybe we'll do a follow-up. It will probably be pretty quick. I would have to probably find, there is a record I have in my collection where I did originate the master. I can probably go in, delete it, and re-add it, and we'll do that. So yeah, that's it. Super easy-ish if you know where to go and what to do. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you found this useful. And we'll be back again with another video soon.